Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the course Microsoft Word. And today we'll be dealing with Module 2. We talked briefly on basic document formatting last time, and today we will delve deeply into this module. So under this module, we'll be dealing with the meaning of basic document formatting. We're dealing with text formatting, in terms of the font size, the style, and the color. We're dealing with the paragraph formatting, that is the alignment and indentation. We're dealing with the do's and don'ts in MS Word. We'll be dealing with bulleted and numbered lists. We're dealing with undo and redo for managing formatting changes. We'll be dealing with consistent formatting using basic style and themes under this module. So now let's get down straight to it. What is the meaning of basic document formatting? Basic document formatting means adjusting how text and content appear in a document. It includes font choices, like I explained in Module 1, what a font is. Font sizes, you can increase or decrease them. The colors, black, red, yellow. The alignment, the spacing, and the list organization, how the list is arranged. The goal of basic document formatting is basically to produce a clear, well-structured document that is easy to read and greatly improve professionalism. Now, mastering these basics will help you communicate your message, your document clearly and effectively. Now, let's go down to text formatting. Let's go down to the font style now. Now, what does a font style mean? A font style refers to the typeface used to display text. I told you it's called an handwriting in when you write in your notes, but in MS Word, it's called a font. So if you highlight a font, you have to hold it, hold your right click, your left click rather, and highlight it. Once you highlight it, if you come to your ribbon under your home tab, you see this here. You see this here? If you click it, you see all these are bold fonts. This will change the character, how it looks like. So if I click this, you can see that it's changing, right? You can see that. You can see that. I can decide to put it here, put it here. Now, they are called names, right? They are all called names. The most common that is used is called Times New Roman. That's the most common font that we use. So if you put it back in Times New Roman, you see that this is area black, this is this. So this is called a font, right? It's called a font. Now, moving on to the next one, we have the font size. So still highlighted, you can choose to change the size of this very text. So close to the font, this is the font, right? This is the font size. As you can see displayed, font size, right? You see, it has a shortcut, Control Shift plus P. See that? See the shortcut here, Control Shift plus F. Press them simultaneously. Now, if you want to change the size, this is 11. The standard typing size is 11, but you can choose to increase it. You can see that it's changing. You can see it, right? 26, 28, so on and so forth. But the one I'm using is 18. That's what I'm using for this. Okay, I'm using 11 rather for this. You can see this is 26. If you click a text, you can see that all of this is 11 font size. You can see this is 26. This is 11. You can see that, right? Very good, very good. That's called the font size. Now, you can also choose to change the font color, right? If you want to change the font color, it's very simple. You have to highlight them. Don't forget what highlighting is, right? You have to what? Highlight it. Now, once you highlight, you come to this very place here. You can see that, right? Font color under the same home tab, right? So if you go to the home tab, You click the home tab. You can see there are varieties of colors here, right? So you can start to choose. You can see that it's changing, right? You can see that it is changing. It's changing. It's originally in black, but I can take it to orange. I can take it to red. I can take it to brown. I can take it so on and so forth. You can even get more colors here. You click this, you can get more colors. See, there are other colors that you can get here. You can drag it here. If you drag it, you see that the colors are changing. You hit OK. You have a different color altogether, right? Now, moving on to paragraph formatting. Let's start with alignment. What does it mean to align? To align means um how your text is positioned within your document area, right? As you can see this now, everything there is shifting to the left. You can see that it is leftly aligned. There's a word like that. You can see that all the texts are equal on the left. That means this thing is what? Left aligned. As you can see here, if you go to your home your ribbon, you can see here, it is what? Align left. Can you see that? It's what? Align left. I'm sure you can see that. So that's why this thing is like this. You highlight it like this, you see that is what? Align left, right? Now, you can choose to put it to what? Align center, or what? Align right, or what? Justify. That means left and right will both be equal. As you can see, the align left, only left is equal, right? Only the left is equal. But if you take it to the center now, it will be exactly at the center of the document area, right? Now, if you align it, always align before you do anything, make a format, right? Now, if you take it to the right, see that all the right is aligned, right? If you take it to full justify, you see that if this was a full text document, you would have seen that the left and the right will automatically become equal when you justify. Now, there are shortcuts. If you press Ctrl L, it's already aligned left, so it won't change. If you press Ctrl E, see that it will align center. You press Ctrl arrow, it will align right. If you press Ctrl J, it will full justify, right? You can see that good. That's called an alignment, right? Now, under the same paragraph formatting, let's go to line spacing. Line spacing is the spacing between each of this line, each of this spacing here. It's called the what? The line formatting, right? That's what is called the line formatting. Now, this is where you change it. This very place here, line and paragraph spacing. You click it, you can see that there's none. So the wider, the higher the space, the higher the number, the higher the space between them, right? The normal standard we use is what? 1.5 for a neat document. Now, let's go to um the do's and the don'ts in MS Word. Now let's go with the do's. Let's start with the do's. Use consistent font styles and size throughout the document. Don't make this one 11 and make this one 12, make this one 13. To make your work very disorganized. Use headings and subheadings to construct content clearly. As you can see here, this is a heading, this is a subheading, and all of that. Use bullet. You can see this is a bullet. It makes it neat. Now, proofread, read it. Meaning of basic document formatting, text formatting, font size, and color. Make sure you always read it, proofread before you do anything. Now, regularly save your work. Once you edit a work, Control S. You can see I already saved this as practice. That's why it won't show. If you say Control S, you see something will display here at the bottom. Yeah, this very place here. I will show that it's saving. Right? So these are the tools. The don'ts. Don't overuse bold, italics, or underlining. Don't overuse them. Do not use too many font or colors. This looks very unprofessional. Do not overcrowd pages. Use spacing and sessions to improve how your reader sees it. Do not ignore page layout and settings. Do not forget to use the correct file format. I told you before in module 1, either you use docs for editing or PDF for sharing. Now, lastly, let's discuss the bulleted and number list. Now, like I said, these things are called bullets. These very things here that I highlighted are called bullets, right? So now, these bullets are best when the order is not important. Yes. So you want to just list out. They are not important. Let's say you want to do features or ideas or items. You want to itemize. That's when it comes in place. So how do you choose these bullets? You highlight it simply, then you come to this very place here. You can see that it's already clicked bullets. You click it. You see that there are many kinds of bullets, right? You see this, you see this, you see this. These are all called bullets. The one I'm using in this current one here, that's a bullet. That's how to, don't forget, before it can work, you have to highlight it, right? To highlight means to hold it and drag and left click it and cover, or you can edit or format a document, right? Now, in this module, I'm sure you have learned the meaning of what it means to format. You have learned what a font size is, a font style and the color, and how to do paragraph formatting, the do's and the don'ts in MS Word formatting, what a bullet is, how to click it, how to arrange them, and what it means to what properly format. That's it for now, guys. I will see you in the next module.